Thank you so much for being a part of the 2025 DWAP Award nominee virtual interview. We welcome you and we are so appreciative that you took the time to be with us today for this exclusive opportunity to interview with me, founder of Design with a Purpose, Tanya Cowan, aka Miss Positivity. So, if you could please take the time to let us know your first name, last name, where you're from, and what you do.
Yes, first, thank you for having me. And I am Chaplain Dr. J. Benjamin. I am known as Sister JJ. I am from the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia. I was raised in Virginia. I was born in Virginia, raised in Baltimore, and I reside in Atlanta now. Well, Georgia.
Yes, yes. And we love Atlanta, Georgia. We love seeing our people there thriving and doing their thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so, what led you to move from the DMV or Virginia area to Atlanta?
Yes, the film industry. My background is theater. From in the arts industry. I do hold a master's in business management, concentration in marketing, and then my doctorate is humanitarian. But it was the film industry. I wanted to expand my art. And what better place to be than the heart of the South of Hollywood, or should I say the Hollywood South? Or
Yes, yes. I mean, it's so nice down there. I love visiting. Love
yes.
visiting Atlanta. Don't necessarily care for the traffic, right? But I do love visiting there. So we now know that you are actually an award winner. Not only were you nominated for some awards, we now know that you are award winner. So what were those categories that you were nominated in or that you won?
Yes, Entrepreneur of the Year and Game Changer.
Yes, yes, and that you are like we know that you're entrepreneur, right? There's so many entrepreneurs, and that can mean a lot of different things to different people, right? And there was a number of women who were voted or nominated, I should say, in that category because we don't vote. They nominate, and then me and my team determine. We take a deep dive into each woman, kind of seeing what they're doing in the community, and that's how we determine the winners. But you are definitely a game changer. That's what I saw. That's what stood out so much to me when I was going through with the team and we're just kind of looking through and it's challenging, right? Because there's so many women out there doing their thing and trying to narrow it down. But you came out on top, and we're just so fortunate to have you be a part of Design with a Purpose and the award. So thank you so much for that. What inspired you to begin your journey? You're talking about, it's in theater and film, where your background is theater, and so now you're in film. So what inspired you to begin that journey of your positive impact in the community?
Well, first, I've always been animated. I think I was born animated. I think when it came out and they pat me, I was like, ah,
Okay. I love
not a
it.
regular cry. Ah, ah. So
Okay.
I've always been, there's some things that you just know. Everyone has gifts and talents. Some gifts and talents is just prevalent. You can see it, and some you have to grow into, and
Mhm.
throughout life you have to discover. Acting was one that it was just me. I come
Yeah.
from a background of entrepreneurs, um, business owners, workers, educational background, educators, should I say? So the entertainment world was kind of like the black sheep of the family.
Okay.
And so, yeah, and so I struggled a lot with uh, doing what was acceptable in my
Hmm.
family and pursuing my dream. And so I decided eventually to pursue my dream. And it came from being encouraged from a lot of other people that too said, listen, I'm going to pursue my dream.
Yeah.
And when you pursue your purpose and your dream, then your world opens. And then the things that I'm doing now becomes relevant. So I believe if
Hmm.
I would continue to live by man's standard, I would not be in the place that I am now. But now that I
Hmm.
am walking in the purpose that I believe that I was born to be and do, many other doors are opening and I'm able to touch other people and helping other people. So I think God just used people the way He wants to use them, and we have to allow ourselves to be puppet lies about him. I make up a lot of words.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love made up words. I do that myself. I thought
Yeah,
it was just me or a country thing, but
I make up a
I
lot of
do that
words.
myself. I do
Yeah.
that myself.
So
I
when we
love it.
allow
It's such.
God to be the puppet of our life,
Mhm,
and we allow and we just follow the oh my God, it's just
mhm,
so magnificent. I am having the time of my life,
I
just
love that.
walking in my purpose and touching people. And just this morning, someone emailed me, and well, actually, I saw it this morning. I've been on the go for the past couple of days, and I saw took a moment to take my own advice and did my
Mhm,
saw and centering myself, aligning
right.
myself, and taking time for me. And in
Mhm,
doing that, I was going through my emails, and someone emailed me and stated that uh, I was speaking at an engagement, and they emailed me to tell me some personal things. And it brought tears to my eyes because had
mhm.
I not been in the position that I am in, I would not have been able to help that person. So,
Yeah,
to answer your question, what inspired me is just being who I am, just
mm,
accept who I am as God's child, the way He wants to use me.
yes, because it's for His glory. It's not about us. I think when people realize that and they understand it, it becomes so much easier. Now, that does not mean it's not work, because we would be lying to ourselves and others.
Oh, is it
It is
work?
work, but
Is
it's
it?
for His glory,
Yes.
right? It's
Yes.
not about us and how far we can advance. It's for Him, and so
Yes.
I love that. I love that. What legacy do you hope to leave through your work?
One of when I say wealth, I'm not speaking in reference to money alone, but
Mhm,
spiritual wealth, relationship wealth, prosperity wealth in every aspect of your life. I want people to know that no matter what it is that you've been through, if you believe in your purpose, you
mhm,
can make it. When people think of me, I want them to know that I rock with God in the realest way, and I believe that you can be whatever it is you want to be. You can do whatever it is you want to do. We don't have to live a poverty minded life. We don't
mhm,
have to live a broke mentality. So, my legacy is of wealth, not in the aspect of how man see it, but in the aspect
mhm.
of how God sees
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so powerful. Ooh, got little chills
it.
that went up me. I love that. So this is my last question, and I'm gonna give you your time back. What does being nominated for Design with a Purpose Award, which that's what DWAP stands for, what does that mean to you personally?
Wow. Well, honestly, it was so humbling to know that someone saw me to say, hey, we think you're worthy to be nominated. So the
Mhm.
nomination, as I stated on my social media, whether I won or not, I'm still a winner. See, one thing about me, I always win. I never lose. I always win. Not in the aspect of actually receiving that win, but the fact that I was seen. And someone
Yes.
thought enough of me to say, hey, I feel as though you need to be nominated in
Mhm.
this spectrum. So that was an honor, and it humbled me even the more. Each time that I'm recognized in any aspect, I'm
Mhm.
always humbled. So humble would be
Yes.
the word for me.
I love that. And it was so nice to meet you in person and get those hugs. You
Yeah.
know, you just seem so genuine. I'm an empath, and I can, my discernment is strong. I may not say anything to people, right? Because everything doesn't require a
That's
response,
right.
but
Yeah.
I see you, right? Or I feel you.
Yes.
And I felt a genuineness
Oh,
about
thank
you in particular, and I appreciate that. And thank you for coming to my event. You know, you said something early on that resonated with me. Sometimes we can become like, well, should I be doing this? Or for me speaking in my terms, it's just little old me. But you came all the way
you.
from Atlanta. I think you were coming through from the
Correct.
DC area on your way to Georgia to be a part of it, and that means a lot to me because
Right.
my ministry is truly to empower women. I'm not behind a pulpit preaching. I'm not a pastor, prophetess, any of that, right? At least God, hasn't nudged me in that direction, but I know what He's called me to do. And I appreciate that. I don't take it for granted or I don't take it lightly. when someone takes the time out to spend with me. So I
Well,
appreciate
actually,
that.
I am equally humble and grateful. Challenges are always going to arrive or arise, should I say, but to not come to an event that someone recognized you to be nominated, to me is rather disrespectful. I did share that my dad was dealing with some health challenges, my sister and I. So our plan was to go to Virginia, deal with that, and then come back, and then come to your event, and then go home.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, his health challenges demanded her to stay a little longer.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
and so we had to make a decision, and so both of us were equally humble.
Yeah.
When women or men, I don't want to single it out, when anyone is hosting an
Mhm.
event and you're
Mhm.
being invited, if you can make it, then I think we should, because we always say that people don't support. Well, who are
Mhm.
the people that don't support? Because if someone
Mhm.
is doing something and they have invited you, and you have not come, then you're the person that don't support. So it really
Ooh.
wasn't about me winning. It was about
Mhm.
coming to support another queen that
Yeah, I
has
appreciate
something
that.
going on, to recognize other queens, to uplift
Mhm.
other queens, and to be around like-minded people. It's not about competition when we are walking this journey, this beautiful journey called life. It's about
Yes,
collaboration. And that's what I
absolutely.
live by: collaboration over competition. Individually grinding together equals a win for everyone. So for
Mm.
me, I may have walked away with the actual uh, award, but every woman in that award ceremony is and was a winner. We all win, and we
Absolutely.
have to think like that. It was just my time to be recognized at that moment, and that's how we have
Mm.
to look at that. So I thank you, and I salute you,
Thank
Queen, for having such an
thank you.
awesome affair. It was very nice, very elegant. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I truly appreciate that and could not have said or summed it up any more beautifully than you just did. So thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for again for stopping by this virtual experience with me to share your thoughts on this process or this journey of Design with a Purpose interviews. We truly appreciate you, Dr. Benjamin. Keep being great. Keep shining your light.
Thank you.